Bogdanovich split the pair. As Shai. Outside Kenrich. Two. Holiday. All over SGA. He will gladly give it up to an open shooter. And we can get a 2 for 1. Shai finds an open man. How about short? Pokashevsky immediately on the offensive glass. Here is Shai outside. Poku fires it underneath Giddey, and he was a high lottery pick. Shai outside the door, vertical area, but DeRozan's still able to knock it down. Something he is so good at. Been doing it his entire 14-year career. You feel it when he's not. That means that he's been doing it on both ends of the floor. Dort passes up the 3 instead. Will slice across the lane. Shai once again trying to evade the Sumu. Outside to Giddey.
That's the beauty of having a guy that can shoot the ball as well as he does. He pulls so much gravity. He forces the guy to stay attached to him.
Boy, look at that 3 red. The Bulls trying to employ Caruso on SGA. Shai going to work. Passes out to Poku.
Rebound, excuse me. They're able to get out in transition, but the Cavs get back, and they're setting up their defense.
Paisley right behind the
Going to get your team in rhythm.
Shai working his way underneath. Muscala once again. Excellent for OKC. Now Shai makes his move on LeVert. Kicks it out to an open J-Dub 3.
That's really changed the scoreboard because you were down 5 at halftime. Right now you're +9.
Shai finds an open man with all the attention. They have no problem putting it back out to the perimeter. Is
in a position to get that long run after the corner.
Shai gets a running start. Finds an open man. It's Dort. Wide open for 3.
MPJ is, I mean, with that beautiful step-back three-pointer. So many weapons here on this Nugget team.
That's Darius Baisley into the game. Misses on his first. There comes SGA looking for more. Into the paint.
Boy, Gordon is terrorizing OKC here in this 4th quarter. Poku catches, foul. Shai with 5 on the timer. Swings it over to Joe. Joe's got to put it up. He'll fire the 3. And Isaiah Joe. A good first quarter team on the season. Second highest scoring first quarter team in the NBA. As Shai kept that pivot foot down, Muscala.
And he does such a great job because he's got everything around the basket when he picks up his dribble. How about this? That's just a
point shooting for Golden State in the first half. They've got 8.
And it's hard to stay attached to him because they set a lot of screens for him to free him up.
It's the ball movement, or excuse me, the movement away from the basketball. Jalen Rose. He's been so efficient on the season in his shot selection. Shai and Giddey. And this is one of the downsides of moving so quickly. They're rushing their shots. They're not getting very good shots. Shai, once again inside.
Weather that storm.
Well, you got to go through the road trip. Now you get rewarded with some time at home. Paisley step.
And I tell you, he holds on to that ball to about the last second possible.
Giddey outside on the 3 deficit in the 2nd quarter. In the 3rd quarter, turned into a lead. Shai out to Waters, catch fire 3, that's good.
Outlook of the game, just in terms of statistically.
Ball swung over to the lobbying works. It works. Because initially, there was an emphatic no that it was not going to happen, and that's what got Tom Thibodeau so upset. He came into this season with a lot of confidence, saying that he felt more comfortable with his shot because it was something. Boy, that is just craftiness at its peak. JRE is going to step in.
The shot because they just don't have enough size. But Oklahoma, they find a way to score the basketball.
Wide open shot from 3.
Williams, good spot, knocks it down, 2nd time. Dort, open 3. Gilgeous-Alexander and
Just putting fertilizer on that seed.
That's right. For lack of a better word, yeah, I like that too. I might borrow that later in the season.
Fertilizer on it, water it, fertilize it.
But you can see probably the tallest man on the floor is about 6'7".
And Shai trying to start something. There is Wiggins again, another.
They were always tough in that building.
Mark Daignault used his challenge. It was unsuccessful on the Muscala foul. Drive.
That verticality, Mike Muscala took another hit in that mid area again.
Shai passes outside. Muscala.
You're walking the ball up the floor like you're coming in from recess. You don't want to come in, so you walk slow.
Shai dumps it off. Kenrich Williams down.
Smart play by Coach. We couldn't get the ball, but he tapped it out to a teammate.
Dort, same spot for three. That was off. As Mike Muscala comes in, J-Dub is in. Isaiah Joe also here, first quarter action. Shai dumps it off.
He does such a good job of rebounding the basketball.
He's been inhaling rebounds over the last 4 games. There's Giddey once again. Dort makes his move. Hard drive. Now gets the rebound.
That's good defense. That's tough to do on the NBA's leading scorer. Amarui bodying up Doncic.
Now sets it up from the outside.
Averages, he scores 9 tonight. We're like, oh, it's kind of a... What a downer. Yeah.
That's you, not we. I didn't say I did not say that, man.
Jalen Williams. Dallas is on a 12-2 run, and they surged in front by 4. 36-30 is when that run.
7 minutes to score Luka.
About 74%. His free throw shooting number in the first game. Gilgeous-Alexander. How does somebody do that? He's so strong and is able to absorb all of that contact on the draw.
Needed a basket. Yes. They needed that one. You go to your best player to get one.
And let him do it on the block instead of off the dribble.
Gilgeous-Alexander.
Late clock.
Yeah.
Because he knows what to do.
He's got a sense for it.
Aaron Wiggins a pass. Paisley on the cut. By the way, 21 points in the quarter for Dallas. I'm sorry, 24 points for Dallas in this quarter. And I believe that the bench has 15 of the points. Oh. Rebound Darius Paisley.
Nice ball fake. Couldn't get the bucket.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds a cutter at the basket. And it's blocked by Finney Smith, but Gilgeous-Alexander got it back.
Beat the transition offense for the Nuggets, but that's when Bruce Brown got him.
Gilgeous-Alexander a little bit out of control.
For a big man, 6'10". Gilgeous-Alexander working against Cade. Muscala from way downtown straight. Gilgeous-Alexander against Cade.
Extremely dangerous, and I know it's not the mid-range shot era, but look at Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. When Jalen hits that shot, the floor opens up.
A little whip pass. Dribble, and wasn't called as much in the NBA, but you got to really get that pivot down and make sure the ball touches the floor before both feet move.
Menu for the Rockets and the Thunder have the ball here in the closing seconds of the third quarter as play has finally resumed.
The ball was still in the air. Great presence of mind to get that ball out.
Isaiah Joe. Such a quick shot by Trey Mann on the last possession. Pokusevski run off the three-point line, and
Pokusevski has to go to contest the shot. They left Hartenstein open for a sweet stuff.
Hartenstein has been a very valuable pickup, especially with Robinson out. Pokusevski.
Energy from the adrenaline of the start and the crowd, it kind of worn off a little bit. Now you got to find your play.
corner three, Muscala knocks it in. Play, of course, in the last game, serving that suspension. Orlando has more guys out tonight, having to stagger the suspensions. There were so many, 8 different guys. Shai kicks it up top. Jay will. He'll drive. Hang in the air. Shai back out on the floor, had those 11 points in the first quarter. Dort trying to line up another.
In the third quarter, do you remember, was it just a season ago when that third
the bane of their existence.
Joe.
Got two guys who can really score the basketball, and Shai and Beal. SGA again. This time will kick out to J-Dub. Open three on the way. ARE to force that Orlando turnover. A couple of lineup notes as Shai gets in deep. And now Dort wants to drive on the rookie. Nice cut. Pass inside to Bazley. Now it's Shai. Doesn't want the three. Instead will drive. Back outside to Dort. He'll tee.
I'm not sure if he'll get a block shot on that, but he should.
Now Shai going to work. Dort made 1-3, trying to make it 2. Shai just manipulating the defense. Jang outside. So the Thunder running efficient offense, but Orlando's been able to score as well. Orlando's got 28 points in the paint, too. Boy, Wagner just hanging all over Shai. There is Joe in the corner. See Shai quickly trying to get into the offense. Veers in, takes a bump, kicks it out to Pokusevski. He'll step in. Portland. Thunder have an opportunity here for a 2-for-1. See what Shai decides to do. Over to Muscala. He'll hop into the three. And in the previous matchup, too, they had a 10-point lead in the first quarter. Shai again matched up on Eubanks. Kicking out to an open shooter. It's Muscala.
35 points.
Shai attacks left, stops, kicks out. Muscala, pump fake, steps left, drains the three.
He's just got so many dimensions to his game. It's all on display tonight, folks.
J-Dub finished.
Oklahoma City can take their first lead of the game if they get a bucket this time down the floor. Muscala.
They're the tops in the association in both.
So the Raptors have taken 9 more shots. Nice back cut. Getting.
Trifecta of the night. Lou Dort.
Feeling in the first quarter. Eugene Omarui. First minutes. J-Dub. His corner.
Going left.
Boy, Toronto switches as much as anybody. Steal. Omarui did everything but corral the basketball.
Well, Toronto's going to pressure you, and the Thunder just turn around and return the same thing. The double team came early.
Oh, nice pass underneath. Kenrich caught him onto the